In this video, we are going to learn about postulates of Bohr's theory on atomic structure. Atom has a small positively charged nucleus in the center. This nucleus is surrounded by electron clouds. The electrons revolve around the nucleus in circular paths. These circular paths are called as orbits or shells. All circular paths around the nucleus cannot become orbits. Only certain special circular paths known as discrete orbits of electrons are allowed inside the atom. Each orbit has got some energy. Hence, they are called as energy levels or energy shells. The energy in these orbits are fixed. Hence, they are called as stationary states. As there are many orbits or energy levels around the nucleus, we can represent them by letters or numbers. The first orbit or shell around the nucleus is represented by the number n is equal to 1 and by the letter k. Similarly, the second orbit is represented by n is equal to 2 or the letter L. The third orbit is represented by n is equal to 3 or the letter M, and the fourth orbit is represented by n is equal to 4 or the letter N, and so on. We also know that these orbits have fixed energy. The energy increases as we move outward from the nucleus. Let the energy of the first orbit k be E1, the energy of the second orbit L be E2, the energy of the third orbit M be E3, and the energy of the fourth orbit N is E4. Then the energies of these orbits are in the order E1 less than E2 less than E3 less than E4 and so on. This means the orbit closer to the nucleus will have minimum energy, and the energy of the orbits increases as we move away from the nucleus. As long as an electron remains in a particular orbit, it does not lose or gain energy. Electron revolves in this discrete orbit, hence do not radiate energy. This accounts for the stability of atoms. When an electron is moving in a particular orbit, the energy is neither absorbed nor emitted. But when energy is absorbed, when electron jumps from lower orbit to a higher orbit, certain amount of energy is absorbed by the electron so that it jumps from a lower orbit to a higher energy level. Electrons cannot stay longer at higher energy levels. It jumps back to lower energy orbits by emitting the difference in energy of these orbits. In this video, we have learned about atoms consists of heavy positively charged nucleus in the center. Electrons revolve in circular paths around nucleus called orbits. Orbits are also called as energy levels or stationary states, and the stability of atoms.